So what a great arc for Black Clover. I mean, what a tremendous arc whenever I really truly look at it, man. And I say that because this arc really kind of reminded me of My Hero Academia in a lot of ways, right? I mean, the person that's supposed to be a nobody, Asta, I guess that's kind of like Deku, right? I mean, from the beginning, he was someone with no magic. Deku was someone with no quirk, and it just kind of came together. And Asta's battling for the right for everyone to be noticed. Even if you're not one of the strongest, you should still be appreciated. And of course, we look at Xerx. He's Stain, right? Xerx is Stain. He's someone who doesn't believe magic knights are truly knights and or heroes like Stain would think. So you see the similarities right there, and then we take a look at, of course, Langris, right? Langris is someone who believes only the strongest should be noticed, right? You could compare him to someone like an Endeavor or someone like a Bakugo. That would make a lot of sense as well. So maybe that's why I low-key really appreciated this arc, this episode, but more than anything, I think it's Asta's speech. Asta's speech about how we're supposed to be, fighting and improving and then working together. We're not even the enemies, but yet we are treating each other as enemies. It was the battle of ideals. The fight was a lot like All for Ones and All Mights, right? You have All for One, which is Langris, and you have One for All, which is Asta. And that was impactful. That's why the episode, the fight was so good. It was because the setup of Finral going down, possibly on his deathbed, and it was a battle of who is right, who is wrong, who will be noticed if they were, if they are strong and or not strong. And I just love the whole way that was orchestrated. I love the way it's set up. I love the music. The one shot is a statement to say, hey guys, I just took down vice captain, probably the strongest vice captain here. Also, is captain level. He really is. He really is. It's time to acknowledge that he is captain level. If you're gonna one shot someone as strong as Langris, I think you could qualify as at least bottom tier captain level. That's just me. I don't think it's any rocket science, but nonetheless, just in case someone didn't know. But we move on to the ending, and it really reminded me of Naruto. Then it went from a hero touch to a Naruto touch, and a lot of people said it had a little feel of all that. And I think these are the things that make that special, and this is something that can make Black Clover unique in its own right. And we see the ending when Asta falls, right? He falls forward. Who catches him? Magna. Who caught Naruto? Kakashi caught him during the pain fight. The only difference was everyone was cheering for Naruto after he got back to the village. Everyone was right there with Asta. As soon as Asta fell, the Royal Knights were there that thought he was scum before. The nobles, right? The noble Royal Knights that thought he was scum. They were there. Everyone was there. And Xerx said something to, Langris. He said, you said only the strong can be acknowledged. He's like, no one acknowledges you anymore. And you know what? No one ran to Langris' side. No one. It goes to show no one acknowledges someone who loses, as he said. It goes to show that his reputation has been put in shambles. No one respects him. No one's going to like him because he took it to the next level. Yes, we've seen nobles, and or royals fight and call peasant scum, degrade Asta and but they would never try to kill, as Langris did, his own brother, another noble at that, right? So a lot of stuff going on with all that, so it's really cool to see that this also, this fight also took, or this arc took another book from My Hero too. Also didn't make it to the championship. Deku didn't make it to the championship of his tournament either. He was out of commission. He was basically in a draw, really, because Todoroki wouldn't have been able to fight back either. They were both done. It's just that Deku went out of bounds. So it's cool to see, but to see the reverse end of that, it's like the Deku Todoroki fight, except Asta won. He won the fight. But he got to draw in the battle. So that was cool to see, man. There's a lot of stuff there. That music, it's got to be my thumbnail. That scene what just really resonated with me. It's a scene to where it didn't necessarily say Black Clover is here. I think the closest moment we've had to that is the Veto fight. Whenever Asta's like, despair, you've lost. But at the same time, I think this is an episode that made a statement saying Asta's character has arrived. His character is truly here, right? And that's something that carries a lot of weight to me personally. I think that's really special. But I think next week's episode, we see Asta laying in bed upset. Maybe it's because he's not strong enough, but I also think it's because he realizes how strong Yuno is. Yuno's about to show you how strong he truly is. Yuno's about to show you that Asta's up here, but maybe Yuno's just just a little bit more higher than him, maybe a couple feet higher. I don't know. That's the impression I get, but I don't know. I mean, you'd think Asta still would have the advantage because he negates magical power, so he can at least cut some of your power in half, if not all of it. We just saw that with Langris. He one-shot him. So, pretty cool stuff, man. It's getting good. I hope this is just a beginning. I see Black Clover truly spiraling in the right direction. Black Clover to me has always been a show that's a B to a B plus kind of show, but it has not done nothing to say I am an A minus A plus show. And it's had moments where I think it's touched that that grade, that level, but it hasn't consistently said this is the kind of show I am, right? It hasn't had the moments that are so high consistently enough. The Veto fight would have been one. Asta versus back when he's fighting the guy from the Diamond Kingdom. I can't remember his name exactly. That would have been one. Those are two A grade episodes that really stand out. This episode, I can say that for sure as well. It's a very, very, very great episode, but I cannot say it's done it enough. Remember, that's 3 times in 80-some episodes to where I can really say that. Outside the Lich fight too. So that there's like 3 to 4 times it's had that great, great episode in 80-some fights. Maybe if it had 2 more episodes that were that great, that reached that height, it would make this show something special. At least be in that A minus tier, right? So, yeah. I mean, other than that, though, guys, that's really all I had to say. I mean, it's crazy to see that Asta even went as far to say he hates Langris, right? It's crazy to see that he actually said he hated Finral's brother. But I mean, this goes to show hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, right? You could even say that's another resemblance to Deku. So maybe that's where someone got it from. I don't know. I'm not going to say that because we don't know. He has not came out and said that, so we will never know unless he does say it. The author does say it. So as always, guys, you guys have been hexed. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter X25. I will see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. And wow, Asta has arrived.